Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's Morning English Podcast. I'm Colin.
欢迎大家收听今天的早安英文。My name is Juan.
Hello, welcome to Morning English. 早安英文呢是一个为大家免费提供英语教学的频道，每天都会更新。如果你想获得关于英语听说读写的内容，我们都会在这个频道更新。我们的目标是帮助全球的华人学好英语。如果你觉得还不错的话，记得给我们订阅哦。另外，点开小铃铛，这样的话就不会错过其他任何学习视频啦。对了，如果你想获取本节课的完整版笔记，在视频简介或者评论区领取哦。你也可以给这个视频点赞，点赞就相当于自动保存啦。
Colin, so have you watched a TV program called 奇葩说 this year?
Nope. What is that?
It's a very heated online debate program. And one special thing in this season is that there is an American girl who debates in Chinese. Amazing, right?
Wow. Yeah, it's really difficult when someone is not debating in their mother tongue.
Wow, that is exactly what we're going to talk about today. 今天呢，我们就要跟大家来聊一聊怎么样用英语来跟别人讲道理。
I always begin by saying, here is the main point I want to raise. Or, the first point I would like to raise is that...
今天我们要学到的第一个表达就是 I want to raise。那这个地方的 raise 呢，就是举起。比如说我们经常说 raise your hand 举手，或者是 raise the glass 举杯。那我们也可以说呢 raise a point， 那也就是提出一个观点，对吧
Well, an example sentence would be, the first point I would like to raise is that all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
这是一句俗语吧。今天我想说的第一点就是只工作不玩耍，聪明的杰克也变傻 right?
Well, yeah, and well, when we're making a conclusion to what we have talked about, there is another sentence that we can use. Just to be clear, here is what I mean.
Just to be clear 就是我没有别的意思我就是想澄清一下，然后我可能会再重申一遍我的观点，对吧So Colin, there is another debate strategy that I learned from 奇葩说 So even though we may have sometimes different opinions with others, we may first confirm others' opinions and then bring about ours.
Yes. It shows that you're really listening to the other side, and it also shows your politeness.
这就表示我们真的是有在认真听，而且我们也非常的有礼貌。
Well, there's several ways to put it, like, I see your point, but I think...
I see your point 就是我明白了，我已经 get 到你的点了，这是一个非常地道的表达。
We can also use, well, that's all very interesting, but the problem is that...
Interesting. 之前我有朋友跟我说过，这个 interesting, you have to be very careful with the word interesting, 因为它有呵呵的意思。Do you get 呵呵
Yeah, interesting can mean many different things, but here I think it's clear.
So
it depends on your tone. See how you use interesting. If you say, that's very interesting, it sounds like you like it, right?
Yeah,
but
sure.
If you say, interesting, well, it sounds like you don't agree.
Yeah, you have to think about it,
right.
所以 interesting 这个词呢，我们还是可以用的，但是呢，在说的时候要注意我们的这个语气，要真诚一点，就是它是可以用的一个好词，对吧？ It's a good word.
Yes. Yeah. Now, the last occasion I want to point out is that when you need to say something now, when you need to interrupt what's happening.
So, I'm a really quick-tempered person. So if I hear something like outrageous, I might really interrupt them to their face.
Yeah, but in a debate, you always have to keep polite. And you may have to use some, softeners, soft words.
Softeners.
Yeah.
就是委婉语，对吧？ Like what?
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry to interrupt. Okay, for example, I'm sorry to interrupt, but you've misunderstood our point.
就是不好意思，我得打断你了，因为你误解了我的意思。这种说法的话，就真的非常客气了。
Right. Now, if somebody's being really unreasonable, you can use a stronger way. Say, hold on a moment, that's not correct.
听语气就可以听出来，就是对方真的非常无理取闹，所以你就可以直接就说 hold on a moment，等一下。That's not correct. 这是不对的，你就直接就指出来。
Right. And, you might say, I have to disagree with your point.
我不得不反对你的意见了。
Right.
Okay. 所以今天呢，我们学习了很多跟辩论和这种日常生活当中跟别人讲道理的时候会用的句子。So let's do a quick recap. 太多句子了。Okay. 所以当我们想要表达一个论点的时候，我们就可以说
Here is the main point I want to raise. Or, the first point I would like to raise is that. Or just to be clear, here's what I mean.
当我们礼貌地表达对对方的回应的时候，我们就可以说
I see your point, but I think, or, well, that's all very interesting. But the problem is that
当我们在打断别人的时候，我们就可以说
I'm sorry to interrupt, but you've misunderstood our point. Or hold on a moment, that's not correct.
Those are really important and useful sentences in our daily life.
I think so.
Yeah. So much for our today's podcast.
Hello, welcome to Morning English. 早安英文呢是一个为大家免费提供英语教学的频道，每天都会更新。如果你想获得关于英语听说读写的内容，我们都会在这个频道更新。我们的目标是帮助全球的华人学好英语。如果你觉得还不错的话，记得给我们订阅哦。另外，点开小铃铛，这样的话就不会错过其他任何学习视频啦。对了，如果你想获取本节课的完整版笔记，在视频简介或者评论区领取哦。你也可以给这个视频点赞，点赞就相当于自动保存啦。
See you next time on the Morning English podcast.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. I'm Colin.
I'm Juan. See you guys next time.
See you.